hate them because they exist.
America is no stranger to hate.
White power! White power!
Even though hate like this still exists today, it has been crippled thanks to the legacy of the civil rights movement.
I have a dream.
One watchdog group born from the movement is the Southern Poverty Law Center, founded in 1971. Located in the Deep South, it even features a hate map on its website, counting more than 1,000 active hate groups in the United States. Some of those highlighted include neo-Nazis, Klansmen, racist skinheads, black separatists, border vigilantes, and others. But the recent inclusion of Christian and pro-family organizations as hate groups is raising questions. SPLC leaders label them as anti-gay groups, spreading lies about homosexuality that could lead to violence against gays. A recent issue of the SPLC's magazine Intelligence Report claims that gays are the most targeted minority in America. The magazine listed 13 organizations as haters because of their stance on homosexuality. Among those added to the hate groups list this year, the Christian organization Family Research Council. Editor Mark Potok helped put the hate list together. He tells CBN News just because a group believes homosexuality is unbiblical does not earn it a spot on the list. He says if the organization engages in name-calling and spouts arguments the Southern Poverty Law Center believes have been proven untrue, then it's a hate group.
While I'm not absolutely trying to draw a comparison between, say, the Family Research Council and a neo-Nazi organization, it does meet our criteria. The FRC does engage, certainly in our view, in the propagation of known falsehoods in an effort to defame gay people.
Peter Sprigg of the Family Research Council says the SPLC's accusations are not true.
I don't expect everyone to agree with some of the things that we assert about the homosexual lifestyle, but we do present evidence in support of those assertions, and they are certainly not falsehoods or fabrications.
One of the most explosive assertions links gay men to pedophilia. Sprigg has written that most men who engage in molesting boys, quote, identify themselves as homosexual or bisexual, citing an academic study in the Archives of Sexual Behavior.
They actually interviewed child molesters, convicted child molesters, who had molested boys, and they found that 86% of the men who molested boys identified themselves as homosexual or bisexual.
Sprigg acknowledges this link is controversial and requires more research, but he tells CBN News the FRC welcomes the debate.
There is significant evidence in support of the position that we've taken, and we don't think the debate should be shut off by these gratuitous charges of hate.
The Family Research Council is spreading that through the message, start debating, stop hating. They put up a billboard in Montgomery near the SPLC's headquarters and printed the message in an open letter in 2 Washington, D.C. based publications. The letter stated, quote, we the undersigned stand in solidarity with Family Research Council, American Family Association, and other pro-family organizations that are working to protect and promote natural marriage and family. The Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, or GLAAD, started its own move by trying to convince CNN not to give airtime to guests from what they call the anti-gay industry. Sprigg says standing against homosexuality does not make him a hater.
If somebody is labeled a hate group, it means that you not only are saying that what they argue is wrong, but you are claiming to know their motives. As Christians, we believe that everyone, every human being, is created in the image of God. That is the highest respect that we can give to their personal identity.
Another question is whether it's right that so-called anti-gay views be equated with racism. Bishop Harry Jackson says no. He has taken a stand against homosexuality, and one time the SPLC labeled him a hater. Jackson believes the organization has lost its way.
It's really just a veneer for gay activism at this point.
Jackson says the racism his father encountered in the South can truly be labeled hate.
My dad, when he was growing up, had a paper route. And on several occasions, he saw the lifeless bodies of African-American men who had been mutilated and tortured, hanging from trees.
Certainly, one might disagree with our decision, but, we don't think, our purpose is not to say that the Family Research Council or another one of these organizations is the same as the Klan. That's clearly not true. But the fact is that for 30 years, we have had on this list groups that merely engage in propaganda.
They have expanded their targets, targeting groups that in fact are not hate groups at all, but are just simply hold politically incorrect positions on certain issues like homosexuality.
Mark Martin, CBN News, Washington, D.C. and Montgomery, Alabama.